What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are headed to the junkyard because it is Labor Day weekend with 50% off. Right now I'm headed to go pick up Eric Mock Films to have the extra set of hands while we meet Fred at the yard. So we have a good 30 miles ahead of us. See you guys there. Oh man, this thing is strip, dude. Damn. Okay, we got to the yard, did a quick little walkthrough on all the aisles, and every single CRV has their engine taken out except one, the one that I was actually here for. Fred already walked the entire back half, old inventory as usual. So I'm gonna head back to this other CRV. I'll show you guys that real quick, and hopefully it's a good motor. It looks like a good motor. Oh yeah, we picked up Mock Films as well too, and got him as the extra muscles since back's kind of restricting me a little bit here. So this CRV is a subscriber's car, which is unfortunate. He sold it. The guy, I don't know, sent it to the junkyard or something, and when we got here, it's literally stripped. Like somebody stripped the entire interior only to completely lay it all out there. Now it sucks because this was a 5-speed. Somebody took the transmission, but the good thing is they pulled the whole entire engine out, so easy on me. And I was looking for the cluster, that's gone as well. So all I'm going to do right now is pull the engine out, strip everything I don't need from it. Actually, you got to rotate the crank too, even though the crank is also gone, and see if we can get it on out of here because all the wheelbarrows are gone as well too. All the automatic guys that are trying to go 5-speed, this is the pedestal you need. We did this in Tiger's car a while back to put the shifter box and its own center console there, but if you guys didn't know. So there's another CRV right here. Cluster would have been nice because the interface, but this one has 212 miles, automatic. Motor still in it. Had RTV applied everywhere in this gasket. It's crazy, but the good thing is there's not a lot of oil on this motor, which is good, except I mean somebody tore it all apart. It's got some seals and stuff swapped out. It does have a rebuilt head. You can see it's been super clean in here. This is also a B20Z, so is the high comp, I think, and this one be a good choice too, but really not trying to put in the work to yank everything out, especially with the automatic transmission.
What are we taking off, man?
What we're taking off?
Yeah.
Everything off the motor. So it's 12 mil, take off 12 and 14, take off the header.
12
yeah.
and head.
So my theory is this thing skipped the timing.
Oh no.
And then I don't know, might have sounded like a misfire, and ended up in the pick and pull. Hold on, before you put it on, make sure everything's good.
No.
That was Gucci.
Okay. Oh.
So disconnect all the plugs and then get a 12 mil and start taking off all of those. My cousin just hit me up this morning about needing a distributor, and well, Most Plus, probably the most failure distributor out there. Oh, missed my face by a little bit. Nope, this was already out.
Lucky you.
Yeah, lucky us. Somebody took the transmission.
Let's see. Look, that's what I want to take. I thought we going to start getting the motor. Everybody else is on.
I can't shoot that one?
I can't get it. I need to tilt it.
Could you tilt it real quick? Oh, fucking not connected.
Oh, it broke? Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay, and then now this should just pop right off. And then gotta make sure we take off the power steering too, so they don't charge you for a water pump, you know? Because you know that's what she did last time, charge you a power steering pump for a water pump. So we gotta take it all off right here on the side.
On the side?
Yeah, taking the whole bracket. They're gonna charge me for the bracket too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. One less part, baby. One less part. took out this ugly bracket too. They can have that, so they don't charge me for that too. Yeah, get that junk out of here. I do definitely want to put this engine upside down, pull the pan off, and make sure there's no shavings in it. I still need to find a bolt for the crank so we can rotate the crank to make sure that the engine freely rotates before we buy it. I definitely am going to do an overhaul on this motor, on all things that needs to be changed out, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Oh, fuck those bolts, man.
Man, you gotta save them.
They're gonna charge me for the bolts.
Man, fucking.
If it's in the inventory, if it's removable, it's a separate piece to be charged.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Crank pulley is gone. I do need this though. I do need the bolts as well. I don't know where the crank pulley bolt's at. I think somebody took it. I mean, if they took it off, they probably took it. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, this is here. But where's the bolt? No bolts. No bolts. I guess I'm just gonna, I'll take that. Made in Taiwan. Please, no metallic. Ooh, that is a good sign. Really clean, actually. Okay, that's a lot of RTV though, I'll tell you that. So, not really a good sign in here, whatever that is. That's the only piece that's in the pickup. Can you guys see it right there? I'm gonna pull off the witness tray. I'm looking at the rod caps and there's no discoloration on it. I'm still curious about that piece of metal right there, right? It's just that piece. So I had these guys look at the pan and there's like no metallic to their eyes, which is good. Like you can see it right there, no metallic. All of these rods move side to side, but not up and down. But it's a good sign that it moves, because it doesn't mean that the bearings are bad, because normally if it's seized up, it won't even move at all. But then again, it'd be discoloration. So the main bearings you can't really tell because that's, you know, bolted to the block itself. But simplest way, rotate the crank. Don't have a crank bolt, don't have flywheel bolts. Hammer, push down on, yeah, right there, and the crank rotates. So that right there is already a good sign. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all back together and still go on a hunt for a wheelbarrow, because there is no wheelbarrow available. I didn't get his name either. So guys, we were just hanging out here for a little while because we couldn't find a wheel dolly, and we were gonna put it on Fred's cart, but we didn't want to like really mess it up. We didn't have a choice. We was gonna do it, and then we had this gentleman that was walking around looking for Mercedes parts, and he was about to leave, and he knew that we were looking for a wheel dolly. So he was on his way out. He saw this wheel dolly sitting out there, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna grab this for these guys." So he came back with a wheel dolly. Didn't really get his name, man, but if you do watch the video, if you don't, I don't know if you guys, I didn't even get a picture of him, but he hooked us up, he helped us out, and we have a wheel dolly to put this engine on. So because nobody's really in the mood to like pick up this motor to put on there, we tied it to the the wheel dolly or wheelbarrow, and we're just gonna lift it right on there. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna pick it up, just send it the way it is. Look at that, look at that. Go, yeah, look at that. Gucci, dude. Perfect.
Watch out about your back.
Right off the floor. That's what I'm talking about. Whoever you are, man, truly appreciate it. Good karma, most definitely. He even gave us a little story about it too. He was like, back in the days when he used to roam the yard, he didn't have certain tools. He went up to a father's son to ask for some tools, and they were like, yeah, here's some tools for you to use, just bring it back. And that's just kind of his work ethic here in the junkyard, and he did the same for us like we were doing all day. I gave this guy a screwdriver to go do some stuff. Fred gave this guy some wire cutters to pull exhaust off the hangers and stuff over there. And well, I guess we can say today's a good day, but we'll wait until we get out of the yard and see what we pay first. Hey, can you do me a big ass favor? I'm gonna pop this, and I need you to catch the grill that's falling fall out. Yeah, there's a grill right here at the back. Right, this side, this side.
I'll hit you later.
Yeah, it's on this side. You'll see it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Got it? For sure.
Hey, what's that?
It's one of my dad's custom made grills for, you know, Cambodian New Year when we make the chochika. All my Cambodian people know that chochika. Fire, bro. You know what I mean? Better than your sisters, I'm just saying. My mom will outsell your sister chochika all day. I'm just saying. I don't mean to brag, but you know, mom's stuff is fire, bro. It's fire. Anyway, so we just walked out of this yard, and you guys know which yard we're at for all the locals. And not shabby for a complete B20 long block, complete meaning head and cylinder block. And I paid 152, so total is 172, but I had a $20 certificate, so 152, 153 is what I paid. I do have a core charge on this, which is 30 bucks, and in theory, if I turn in a long block, I'll end up paying this like 120, something like that. Not shabby for a B series long block, right? So we didn't fight, we didn't complain today, which is awesome. And now we're gonna load this up.
You did a little
bit. I mean, a little bit for the cart. For the cart, because we couldn't find a damn cart. But big shout out to big homie that came through with one. We gonna load this thing up. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. I might hit another yard tomorrow for that LS motor. 120,000 miles, maybe. Just maybe. We're just gonna take it and swing it. Ready? Oh, I didn't even count.
Oh, my bad. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, hold. Yeah, he picked it up all by himself. All by himself.
Oh, wait. 3. Where's that?
Bring it back to the front.
Damn. That's a fucking guidance.
Man, we was gonna fight everybody for that, and now we gotta be generous and bring it back. I mean, why do we gotta do that? What'd you say?
Karma.
Yes, it's karma. That's why I'm telling him to bring it back. As stressful as that was, we got the engine to the back of the van.
We can count.
Stupid! I'm stepping on my brake like I'm stepping on the clutch. Look at that. Stupid, bro. I haven't driven my car in like 2 weeks, bro. But so yeah, $153. Bring a core in, 120 bucks. Not shabby for a B20 motor. As usual, when we were out this way, we always hit up Doghouse. So Fred is in his own car over there. Me and Eric over here. Grab some food, and I'm probably gonna take you to my house to help me pull the motor out.
Let's do it.
And then I'll take you home.
I'm done.
I think that's what we're gonna do. So you guys know we always go to Doghouse, and Jen's barbecue is next door. I've only been there like maybe once or twice in my life. Today's got people waiting outside like crazy. That place is about to get like freaking about to serve up a ton of people. Oh shit. Oh, I'm tripping. I thought that was another hot dog. So today these guys are gonna try the cowboy, which is what I normally get. Cowboy, a bend and fry. Wait, what? I thought they served that in this if you're eating here. This is to go. Whatever, that's enough to serve you two skinny folks, you know what I'm saying? Let's dig in, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the other Junkyard video when we scored the K20A2 from the RSX, and I was pulling the engine out of the van over there, and I didn't fully show you guys the whole thing because the camera died. A lot of you guys said that I was lying. Oh, the camera died. It literally did, but I did not lift the engine out by myself. I literally just wiggled it out and let it land on the dolly. My back is not messed up because of that engine. My back, I threw it out after track by handling my slicks wrong. But today, we have Eric to help me. So we're gonna get this out of the car, just kind of put away until I find days to come out here and clean it and, you know, do all the maintenance parts to it. Definitely not trying to pick this up, but we're gonna try to get it out without breaking our backs. Ready? You count this time.
1, 2, 3.
Not that. Go.
Oh shit, it's on the drain plug.
Oh, that's fine. So this engine is from a CRV 5-speed, and it was a subscriber's car. He was the one who tipped me that the car was in the junkyard. He sold it. The guy gave it up to the junkyard on August 22nd, and he went to go check it out first, I think. Then I decided that I wanted to go score a motor myself, so I was like, you know what, I want a B20. Really I wanted an LS, but there wasn't really much Integras around, so I was like, you know what, let's go see if this B20 is there. If I can score the transmission, the all-wheel drive tranny, cool. If I don't, at least the motor will still be there, like partially taken apart if the person didn't take it. And we were fortunate enough that the motor was there. Meow. Buddy, he's pretty old. He doesn't really say much anymore, but Meow's still kicking. So as I mentioned earlier, I don't know when, but later what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this entire motor, pull the head off, send it off to get refreshed, rebuilt, new valve seals and all that good jazz, new gaskets. It's already got new water pump time belt stuff. It looks brand new, literally. Just clean all that stuff up, kind of run through the bottom end a little bit and reassemble it and have a fresh B20 motor just kind of ready to go for whatever reason. Find an OBD1, OBD0, OBD1 intake manifold without all the extra vacuum ports and stuff like that, but distributor, alternator, just really get a fresh B20 put away for, again, a later project. So that's going to be put away with the other the other K series motors just kind of sitting here from the last Junkyard venture. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with that just yet, because I still got this K20 sitting on the stand that I'm looking for a crank to do a piston rod set. This is a whole bunch of shenanigans that I got planned. Just gotta find time to do it all, and most importantly, the funds, right? So 2 videos or so ago, you guys saw that we attempted to go to LA in my KRX, and a couple of unfortunate things happened with the car. A lot of the comments were saying that junkyard parts are not the way, or that's what happens when you use junkyard parts, so on and so forth. So let me explain something to you guys real quick. There's just so many comments on it that I didn't want to go through it individually, but also I shouldn't be wasting my time, because if you guys really know the build, you guys know that the only thing that's in this car that's junkyard is the engine, and the engine is completely refreshed. Now, the chain of events that had happened, starting off with the first thing, was the oil pan. Okay, the oil pan, we hit a nasty bump on the 5 that ripped the oil pan apart. It wasn't a drainy, leaky bolt, it was a slit in my oil pan, and that caused a leak when I completely stopped to get gas. Sure, oil pan came from the junkyard, but it was a clean oil pan for however long I drove it before the road trip. It was fine. Okay, the second thing that failed on me was the K-tune alternator relocation bracket. Now, it's not because I installed it wrong or whatever the case. If the person who are saying that it's a user installation error, go look up K-tune alternator relocating kit and see how many people has had that same bolt break off, lose the alternator, lose the belt, which then now it occurred to me after reading a lot of you guys' comment, the only reason why the car overheated was because the serpentine belt came off, because the alternator came off, which then didn't drive the water pump, causing it to overheat and pop a hose. It didn't occur to me then, but it does now, and it makes a lot of sense. The parts that you guys claim that I'm using in this car as junkyard parts right out of the junkyard is the reason why the car broke down. You're wrong, period. Nothing is wrong with junkyard parts, guys, and simple fixes. I got a lot of stuff ordered, a lot of things on the way. We will work on the KRX once everything shows up. And there's Lucy just laying down on the cold concrete because it's been hot. It's been hot these last couple of days, and this upcoming week,
It's gonna be 105.
it's gonna be up into the 105s. I'm not ready for it. Car looking pretty as ever, but like I said, everything here is almost brand new, brand used. Engine sure did came from the junkyard, but it's completely rebuilt, brand new, everything on the inside. K-tune unit, let me show you guys that really clearly. K-tune unit, typical broken bolt right there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, that bolt. And look at my alternator, not even straight. Not even straight. Alternator came off, serpentine belt came off, which the belt runs the water pump, and no belt, no water pump. No water pump, no flow. No flow, overheat. And the hose that really popped off was this one. You can see that, but everything else, Gucci potatoes, right? Got some new stuff on the way, guys, and we'll be working on the KRX again soon, and it'll be back up and going in no time. Once this car goes, well, I guess the wagon depends on my back because I got to pull the transmission out, but the EM1 should be back, and I should then have all the parts to work on my brother's supercharged wagon. So yeah, a lot of stuff to come real soon. Hope you guys stick around for that. I am going to end the video here. Quick little score in the junkyard, $170 for a B20Z motor. I mean, long block, sorry, long block. And we're gonna refresh it soon. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the short one. Gotta take Eric home. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for more shenanigans, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, Garfield's back. He's meowing and he's bitching. Gotta feed him, gotta feed them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.